Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
That will be a great look at birdie. 11 feet away. We haven't seen a whole lot of that, Frank, but that has to feel good. Let's get the back nine started here at the stadium course at TPC Sawgrass and break down the 10th for us, Frank.
Well, it's similar to the opening hole. The first and 10th give you the same feeling where you feel awkward off the tee shot. Difference to the first hole, you've got to poke your tee shot towards the right side of the fairway here, turning it into a dogleg. And similar thing, now you're going back across the fairway to the green.
And safely on the fairway.
Once again, a good lie. That makes such a difference. Takes so many variables out of play. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Well, that's a little absurd, that, Rich. That shot wasn't that hard, but it's come up well short.
Didn't appear committed through impact. Once considered the best player at the college level, our featured golfer makes birdie, sitting comfortably inside the cut line. Don't forget third round coverage coming your way tomorrow on EA Sports. For Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, saying so long for now. EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present third round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship. We are into the third round of the Web.com Tour Championship, the fourth and final stop of the Web.com Tour Finals. 50 PGA Tour cards up for grabs, dreams about to be made.
It's amazing what's ahead of these young players, Rich. Not just getting through the next two rounds, but also trying to suppress perhaps what might be for them next year.
She's ended up on the fairway and with such a good lie. So many more options available now. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. Frank, from this point, it is all about precision.
Yeah, that right side, you're looking at that big gaping bunker. That green's not very deep from that angle.
That's a beautiful shot, and that sets him up for a really easy putt. Shouldn't be a problem here. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
I guarantee you, though, she thought she had that one.
Doesn't want to let this one get away. She needs this for par. And that's in for a par. Up now, hole number 12. It's a short one, 358-yard, par 4.
This can catch you off guard. If you just try and hit the ball on the fairway, if you're on the middle of the fairway, the left side, you will have a blind second shot. So ideally, hit it down that right side of the fairway if you want to see the flag.
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicket.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Miss-hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. You can't ask for much more than that. About 5 feet away. Beautifully done. Settles in over the putt. Well, not in contention, but in for par. Frank, 17 gets so much attention here at the TPC Sawgrass, but 13, par 3, is exciting in its own right.
It is, and it's actually more difficult than 17. One of the reasons it's longer, and also the green here. 17 obviously has two sections in it, front and top. This has, I don't think there's a flat piece on it. And every now and again we watch a ball roll all over this green and actually find the cup for the odd ace.
On the green in regulation.
Second shot. Can't birdie them all, Rich.
Just drip that in.
Well, it's 4 1/4 inches. Use it all.
Frank, Tiger certainly had his adventures here at 14.
Well, we'll never forget that. Spun it left. In the end, was very, very lucky to get away with 6. Had it been 7, Garcia might have just caught him at the post. But he will, and we will, never forget 14.
So another good result, playing this one as it should be played, right down the middle, in the fairway. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Uh-oh, this one's going left, Frank. Pretty good result right there, considering
It looked rough all the way.
Exactly.
Rich. Really did.
and it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. So a tester from 4 feet. Frank, you hear it so often. This is a game of dealing with your miscues.
That's the beauty of this game of golf. It giveth and it taketh away.
Frank, nothing really went the player's way this week.
Yeah, if this was motor racing, you'd say it's a case of having 4 flat tires.
Frank, the 15th hole certainly has the respect of the professionals.
But you're right. This is a positional hole where just keep the ball down the left center. You can't go too far, though, because you'll get blocked out or you'll run out of fairway. From there, it's really about knowing where the flag is, what position on the screen, because this is another green that's not flat. If the second shot lands on the wrong portion of the green, it'll finish well away from the hole.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Frank, what's the key on this approach here at the 15th?
Well, knowing exactly where that pin placement is, Rich. There's mounding, there's that little gut out of the right side of this green. If you miss your mark here, that ball can easily finish 30 or 40 feet away.
Up to the 15th green, but looking at a tough putt, considerably long, over 25 feet away. Sitting right now at 2 over par for the round. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
And getting ready for the putt. Always take that. Good par putt right there. Frank, they gave us a great show today.
No, they certainly did. Course played well. You got what you deserved out there.
Some outstanding performances. And for our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner, saying so long for now. EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present final round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship. Frank, historically in this great championship, 14 has proven to be a pivotal hole.
Everybody focuses on the finish here, but you're absolutely right, Rich. This can be an absolute scorecard wrecker because if you spin your drive left, the drop back, perhaps on the ladies' tees, you can make 6 in a heartbeat. You try and air to the right, you can make 6 from the mounds. So a good drive down 14 gives you a chance for that fast finish.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Headed for the bunker. Just a bit offline and into the bunker. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Okay, good shot on the dance floor.
Even par currently.
That's about as depressing a moment as there is in golf when you miss the bogey putt and you know you're staring at double. Too bad. 2 drop shots right there with a double bogey. Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute. Seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it. Well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's 2 little pop bunkers out on the right that if your first time around, you might notice.
Getting set now for the approach at the 15th.
Yeah, good-looking second shot here, but you've got to be precise. Hardly a flat spot on this green.
Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading towards the rough.
Well, hello there. That's an eagle.
Might be languishing in the middle of the path, but please celebrate that.